Welcome to Shape Your Life, the show that teaches you everything you need to know about health-related matters. I'm your host, Ronald Avergy. On today's episode, we'll be celebrating all the women who have fought and conquered the fight against deadly diseases and are now lending a helping hand to those in need. Before we unpack all that, let's check what else is coming up. We have our mind-blowing health news. Learn about postnatal yoga. Shape Your Life celebrates inspirational women. We have prepared another interesting and informative show, as we always do. It's now time to get educated in our health news segment.
In your health news this week, a new review suggests that premature menopause may increase a woman's later risk of depression. The researchers said doctors might try to identify women most likely to need psychiatric or hormonal treatment after their periods end. For the study, published online in the journal JAMA Psychiatry, researchers analyzed the results of 14 studies that included nearly 68,000 older women. Those whose menopause began when they were 40 and older had a lower risk of depression later in life than those with premature menopause. The findings suggest a potentially protective effect of increasing duration of exposure to natural estrogens as assessed by age at menopause, as well as by the duration of the reproductive period. Researchers have found that roughly a third of all deaths around the world are the result of heart disease and stroke, making cardiovascular disease the #1 killer globally. The study included 2,300 investigators from 133 nations and looked at the current international rates of various types of heart disease, including stroke, heart failure, coronary heart disease, atrial fibrillation, and peripheral arterial disease. Non-communicable diseases accounts for an estimated 43% of deaths in South Africa, of which cardiovascular disease accounts for nearly a fifth, and that is 18% of the total deaths. The lowest heart disease incidence was found to be in wealthy Asian nations, which included Singapore, Japan, and South Korea. The study was published in the Journal of American College of Cardiology.
If you are a new mommy and you have been stressing about losing the baby fat, don't worry, we've got you covered. Join us in our exercise routine as we learn more about postnatal yoga.
Let me just give you a demonstration for how to check for abdominal separation yourself. This is very common after birth. It means the muscles have separated and you need to work the deeper connective tissues before you can safely do certain exercises. You take 3 fingers, or 2 to begin with, and place them just below the rib cage. From here, tuck your chin, lift your shoulders off the mat, and if your muscles squeeze around your fingers, then you know that you have some separation. You can then go to the next level, which is the belly button. And then there again, you can press in. And if the muscles have separated, then you know that you need to work to bring the muscles together before you can start doing certain exercises. Please take your blocks and squeeze them in between the thighs. Squeeze the block quite strong. Make sure that your knees aren't pulling towards the chest. Now sprinkle the toes open and press through the balls of the feet. Take a deep inhale. This is your center position. Exhale. Take both knees over to the left. Exhale. Bring both knees back to center. Inhale here. From here, please remove the block. You good, Maya? Please take your hand and place it behind the right thigh. Now lift the left leg high and keep your knees stacked over your hips. Press through the ball of the left foot and open the toes. Take your hand behind your head, your left hand behind your head. Inhale. Tuck the chin just a little and exhale, pull the navel to the spine. Inhale, gently lower the shoulders. Take your right leg and wrap it around your left. Wrap and twist. Bring your palms to mid-thigh. Take your knees over the hips. Take a deep inhale. End of the inhale. Curl the tailbone up. Exhale. Press your hand into mid-thigh. Keep your neck relaxed and pull your belly button down. Root the feet into the earth. Take a deep inhale, curl the tailbone. And then begin to lift your hips high, high, high. Good. Now keep it strong. Swing the leg around in a wide arc. Step the foot forward and come into your wide pyramid. Walk both hands through center. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhalation, fold. So the importance of exercising after birth can bring profound benefits to the body. It can make you a happier person. It will then in turn make your baby happier. And it will also help you to connect to yourself again. Having a baby can be quite intense. It takes up all of your time, your attention. You sometimes need to give a little bit of time to yourself. So exercising can just bring you home to yourself.
Don't forget that your health is your wealth, so eat healthy and exercise. With that said, it's time to go for a quick commercial break. After the break, Jeanette opens up about surviving stage 4 breast cancer. Megan shares her journey living with myasthenia gravis. Stay tuned.